Alright, take 27.
It's more like 47, but go ahead.
My name is Gary. Welcome to my Kickstarter project. We've done several takes on this, and I think I droned on more about my experience and my background when it comes to comic books. But you know what I realized? Seriously, you guys can look right around there and read my bio for yourself, my experience, all that kind of stuff. What I want to talk to you about is Ultraviolet. The N is silent. Ultraviolet is a web series starring Violet as probably as one of the most dangerous, kick-ass professional fixers on the planet. I love that word, fixers. I absolutely adore the word fixer. And what happens when she disappears? I don't really want to say too much about the story. It's very much in the vein of Robert Rodriguez, Quentin Tarantino. It's very slam-bang, hard-hitting, action. Go ahead.
Very James Cameron in the fact that you have really strong female characters.
I love female characters. I love strong female characters. Stars Violet Dahl and the beautiful, the lovely, the talented Lita Lene. To talk too much about the story, I think, would be to give it away, because when we start the story, it's boom, right in the center. We just start with a bang, and it just keeps going from there. And it is viewable right now at my website, www.artoverlifestudios.com, which I will of course put on the screen. And the money from this project will go towards printing this web series into a comic book format. When we started this thing, we didn't really anticipate it going into comic book format. So this is going to be a very interesting journey for us. You can follow along at www.artoverlifestudios.com as the story in and of itself progresses, because I do update the series weekly. And once we have X number of panels, I know how many panels, but I'm trying to keep it top secret, so people don't anticipate everything, where everything's going. The first issue will go ahead and see print. The web series goes on until we get the next X number of panels / pages. Issue 2 sees print. Now the difference is, I actually do want to, I'm interested in doing the comic in black and white. I'm a big fan of, I guess the best way to say this is, I grew up as a kid reading comics, and all my friends, they had their comics all bagged and boarded. I was the guy that folded up his comics in half and put it in my back pocket and read the crap out of it. I want to get back to old cheap comics of yesteryear. You know, I've never been one to care too much about like glossy printing and full color formats. My thing was about just comics at one time were disposable pieces of entertainment that you just read and read and reread and reread, and that's what I want to create. I'm also hoping to, and I think this is important, I'm hoping to keep the cover price as low as humanly possible, because I think that you know, a lot of people say the comic audience has disappeared because of lack of interest. I think they've disappeared because everything costs like between $3 and $5 now. And again, you're talking to an old guy who grew up on comics that were 35 cents. Like, to pay $1.25 for a comic was a big deal when I was a kid. You know, and I'd like to kind of keep the cover price as low as possible. I'm not sure, believe me, if I could get the cover price down to $1, I do not think I could be a happier human being. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pull that off, but help us. Follow along, artoverlifestudios.com. Read about my background right over there in the bio section, and we hope. Ramy, you think anything else out? What do you think?
You have a built-in internet audience that spans the globe. I think you should have mentioned that. Okay. You know what? That's a very, very good point. Ultraviolet, the web series, is followed in. You know what? Germany, Finland.
I'm not going to sit here and I don't have a piece of paper in front of my little stat counter to tell you what the countries are, but I can do this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna show you what countries follow Ultraviolet right now.
Nice.
Badass, huh?
Nice.
That's badass. Okay. International following, hot chicks, kicking ass, global conspiracies, secret societies. What more could you want from your comic book experience? And there might even be a monster or two. But again, you gotta follow along, you gotta watch, and please be a part of it. Everything's going towards a good cause, and to hopefully advance the comic field, because I love this field very, very much. What do you think? Is that good?
That's it.
That's good?
Yep.
Thank you very much for taking the time out to watch this, and I hope to see you guys when this project is completed.